Today we're meeting Orangie, a big, beautiful, fiery, sunset-colored floof whose life has some big surprises.
Hey there, I'm not a trained artist. I sketch cats because I love them so much that I need an outlet to express it. Is the love of all things cat in your blood too? Well then, let's meet Orangie.
His owner writes, Orangie was one of 4 kittens born to an apartment cat where I lived. Mama Cat, as we called her, was pregnant and had been left behind by a former tenant, so the whole building helped take care of her. She gave birth to 4 kittens, and all cats got forever homes with neighbors. Of the 4 kittens, I felt a connection with Orangie, and he got his name because he was the only orange one, plain and simple. Sometimes we'd get fancy and call him Orangie. Cute. Orangie and I had 13 truly wonderful years together. Some of his favorite things were tuna, a cat fishing pole with a feathered lure, and chillin' on the sofa. He also really loved the outdoors, rolling around in the grass, climbing and scratching trees, stalking small prey in tall grass, and sharing that small prey with me. One time, Orangie brought me a dead bird, laying it in the center of the living room and looking proudly at me. I thanked him, pet him on the head, and assured him he was a good boy. I then opened the front door to fling the bird into the yard, closing the windows too, so Orangie would have to finish his gruesome deed outside. I held the bird by the wingtips. Orangie looked at me, ready to catch his prey. I flung it in the air, and the bird took flight. I suppose it had been stunned while all of this was taking place. Orangie and I shared a meaningful look, and he retired to the yard to stalk again. And that's not the last surprise this boy had in store. We threw a cat party for Orangie's 10th birthday. Our next door neighbors and their cat joined us for the celebrations. 10 minutes in, there was scratching at the front door. A party crasher, the cat that lived across the street. Being in a festive mood, we welcomed him in. In retrospect, we should not have done that. His pet papa, we learned later, was super angry about that, and that led to him breaking into our house a couple weeks later, stealing our computers, electronics, camera equipment, family jewelry, and disappearing over the horizon. The angry neighbor had moved, with their lovely cat in tow and a bunch of stuff from our home. Had the cat been scoping our place out? Unlikely. Anyway, a cautionary tale. Don't get caught up in the moment and allow an unknown cat to crash your own cat's party. As sweet as they can be, you don't know they're people. Wow. I don't know about you, but I was definitely not expecting that cute kitty coming by, so charming, to have that kind of consequence. It was a party. Just wow. And we have one last wonderful story. His owner writes, one day, fresh snow blanketed our neighborhood, and the night was clear and bright, with streetlights bouncing off the snow. Everyone in the neighborhood was out walking and enjoying the scene. As I stepped out for a stroll, Orangie joined me. Me on the sidewalk, him making kitty tracks curving through the yards and atop brick and stone fences. We took a good half-hour walk in the snow together, and then we turned around and walked back home together. I'd always given Orangie his time to be a cat on his own, an animal in the wild of our suburb. This one night, we went on our little walk together, sharing the neighborhood we knew in such different ways, and it was really sweet and special. Aww. Orangie loved receiving pets, on the chin, cheeks, top of the head scritches, base of ears, and occasionally top of nose scritches and tummy rubs. Looking back, Orangie seemed like an old soul, talkative, snuggly, and a loud purr at home, and also a proud tree climber and hunter outside. He was very fluffy and soft, and substantial, part Maine Coon, and he gave a good hug, no claws. And so, may I present to you in memoriam, Orange, Orangie, and here comes Orangie boy, Orangie, 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 Orangie boy. I tried to hit that last note. Orangie, you were a good buddy and so loved. You will be missed. I love cats, I sketch cats, and I'd love to sketch yours too.
Would you like a sketch and story of your cat? It's free. I have a link in the description with instructions on how to get materials to me at my Gmail. I hope to meet your kitty soon.